I heard there was a party here.
Come on, Chester.
I'm here from bylaw. There's been a noise complaint. Too much late night partying at this place.
How are you doing,
Good to see you, my
sir?
friend.
I am. Oh my God.
It's good to see you.
I wanted to go to Wainwright to see you yesterday, but we got involved with.
Well, when you didn't come, I decided to come and see
Did
you
you?
here.
Oh my God!
Oh, is that what?
How are you, sweetheart? Give me a hug.
God!
I would love to give you a big hug.
Thank you, sweetheart.
My.
This is our neighbor.
God love
She
you.
lives 2 over. This is
I'm
Trish.
just over a block.
Hi,
I'm,
Trish.
I know.
Nice to meet you.
Are you in charge around here, Trish?
Oh, you betcha.
Okay.
She
See
is.
that scooter?
Good.
That's
She runs the show here.
That's your scooter.
I would, but I know you're
Come sit
working.
down.
But
Yeah.
would you like a beer?
What do you got?
Coors Light.
Coors and Coors Light.
I'll have a Coors. Yeah, I'll give me a beer. I don't normally drink,
Would you
but
like a Coors or Coors Light?
Ah, shit.
because I'm
That's
in
empty.
charge of the, because I'm with the town sheriff here.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
I am the local neighborhood.
You're not
I didn't
over there.
get it.
Well, sir,
Yes, sir.
and I'm going to call
No,
you sir
Coors.
because
You're
you're
right.
one level
Call me
higher
sir.
than me.
Don't call me sir. I'm already getting gray hairs. I don't need
I
to
was
be
in
called
the army
sir.
for 20. I was in the army for 25 years, so I'm trained.
Thanks for your service to
It's
the
a
country,
train.
my
Oh,
friend.
you're
Thank
welcome.
You. All right, cheers, everybody.
You know,
Cheers.
Here,
You know,
here
this
we
is
go.
a
Here's the good times.
this is a phenomenal day.
It sure is.
This is an
Thank you.
incredible day.
Thank you. Tell me about what I need to know.
What you
You
need
got
would
it
you like
under
to know?
control. Just get rid of Carney.
Oh,
Well,
that's it.
the voters are going to get rid of him.
Oh, I know. We are going to get rid of it. That's
Yeah.
it.
We have.
I'll
Can I
tell
ask
you
you a
right
question? Do you think he's doing any better than Trudeau?
now. No.
The same is the
That's
same.
not hard to do.
You
Well,
see,
that is, he set the bar pretty low.
you see.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You're talking to a man here that got.
Three-legged dog that did better than Trudeau did. So
I got done twice by Trudeau,
Yeah, I know.
so
we
I can
both
tell
did.
you. I got done by his father,
And by then.
and then I get done again. So when
Yeah.
he got elected the first time, I looked at her and said, "My God, we're going to die. We're done," and it hadn't started yet.
you want to
You
check?
talking about Trudeau 1 or Trudeau 2?
Trudeau won. When Trudeau won got elected, I was in the military. They they froze my salary.
Yeah,
They froze my pension
I know.
and everything.
Trudeau 1 ruined the military.
Trudeau won destroyed
And
the
then,
armed
and then he
forces.
turned his guns on Alberta and destroyed our economy with NEP.
Yeah,
And
well,
you-
he
And
didn't
then he
like
printed
anybody.
so much money that we ended up with 12% inflation and 20% interest rates. You remember 20% interest rates?
No shit.
My mother had saved up. She's a teacher, but she knew how to save money and scratch a penny. She's the kind of lady who would drive across town to use a coupon. She
Yep.
sold coupon books.
Oh, my mom. Yeah.
Anyway, she was able to save up enough money, not only to get us, my dad as
Yeah.
well, but her especially, for a house for us and 2 little rental condos. She was
Wow.
building her own little empire. She was only 30 years old. As a teacher, right? In comes Trudeau.
See what I have in my pocket?
In comes Trudeau. Good girl. 20% interest rates. We lost everything. We were living in Calgary at the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were in Calgary in yes.
Well, I was born in 79. NEP, I think, was 82, 83.
I was. You see,
I lived
you
in
see,
DeWitt.
I was in the
I
military.
grew up in DeWitt,
But
which
my
is just south of Calgary.
most of my life
Now it's
has
part
been
of
has
Calgary.
been in Alberta. Most of my life's been in Alberta. I joined the military in 1969. My first transfer was Air Force Base freaking Namao.
Yeah.
I was there for 5 years. Went to Europe, came back to Edmonton. Went back to Europe, came back to Edmonton.
Right. Where were you born?
I was born in Ottawa.
In Ottawa. Okay.
I was
wow.
born.
Where
I
in
was,
Ottawa?
I was right
in
on
Ottawa?
York Street, a block and a half from the market,
Yeah, the
the
Byward
main market. A block and a half from the market. Now half
got
of York
somebody else
Street
with
is
you?
a access ramp for the Queensway. It used to go any further. My parents immigrated from Spain in '36 when everything was happening overseas. They didn't like the freaking. They were quite well educated, so my parents immigrated from Spain to Ottawa, and all immigrants that landed in Ottawa at that time went on York Street
Okay.
because the housing on there was not government housing, but it was lower income for refugee housing. So I was brought up with every nationality you can dream on down that street. All you had to do is call it. It was on that street.
Good folks.
All I think, and we had little Chinese people laundry right at the corner. And I was born there, And my father was an electronic technician with CN Telegraph
Okay.
when they were government,
Yeah.
and he got transferred to Bagotville. So I went to school in Bagotville. That's why je parle français. Je suis bilingue. Je parle les deux. I read, write, and speak
T'as un
French.
bel accent.
Ben oui, j'ai un bon accent. Ton nom, c'est
Poilievre. Poilievre.
Poilievre.
Oui. You know what that means? Est-ce que vous savez? Do you know what that means?
She doesn't speak French.
I do a little bit, but not as
I
well.
do absolutely none.
It means a fur of a beautiful wild rabbit.
Exactly.
Le poil de lièvre.
Poil is fur
Yeah.
in French. Yeah. I was reading it on the card and I was pronouncing it and said,
I know redneck.
I know this name. Poilievre.
I
Poilievre.
rodeoed for 25,
And
or ran a
Lièvre?
rodeo for
Okay.
25 years,
Yeah.
so I know
This is our,
redneck.
this
That's
is our
good.
rodeo lady.
You see? And lièvre is a rabbit.
French.
Give me a cheers for that. All right.
Yeah, she's our number one
Rodeo little
rodeo
girl.
lady. She's the big girl.
That's what I like to hear. Well, I've been to some great rodeos. I grew up going to the Calgary Stampede.
I worked Calgary for 23 years.
At the Stampede?
Yep.
Well, I worked there one summer. I was picking up garbage.
Yeah, well,
She,
But in
you,
the
I was
Interesting.
taking
I
up
made
the
good,
garbage.
good money.
You know the worst
You
part?
were
Somebody's
flanking,
gonna
right?
pick the garbage.
Yeah.
fine.
People think that it doesn't happen by itself. Somebody's gonna pick it up.
I was proud to do it, and it was good money, actually.
Yeah,
They
it
paid
is,
good
because
money.
they need the people to do.
Yeah.
That was the worst part.
We have blackmail pictures of her.
Well,
Of her riding.
No, thank God when I grew up there was no phones. Because most of what I did, there's no
She-
proof.
right
It's
in-
my word against theirs.
Yeah, we have her picture of her riding
good.
an ostrich in the Calgary
which that,
Stampede.
that was a Calgary.
Riding an
Stampede.
ostrich.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
in
8
the
days.
entertainment. In the middle, they used to have entertainment.
The Calgary Sun put it on the front page, and I said, "That's not."
That's where I know you from. You were the lady on the ostrich.
She's a lady on the ostrich.
Just better, yes.
I love it.
We
If
are
anybody
back.
can tell you
I
lots
am
of good
so glad you
stories.
stopped
No,
by.
I'm glad to stop by, too.
Yeah.
You know, all this time, because I've been following it, and you go to all these places,
better
and
than
we had a Bolorama, and I thought, my God, if you had showed up with a Bolorama,
You were busy at Hardisty.
you were busy.
I
You're
was in
busy somewhere else.
Hardisty.
You
Yeah,
can
you're
only be
Hardisty.
at one place at a time.
I was at the Bronc match in Pollockville, the rodeo in Oyen.
Oh, yeah.
Where else did I go?
And you went to
Quite a few
Hardisty.
places.
You
Well,
were in
I've been to
Hardisty.
Hardisty several
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Now.
And
But
you
you
see,
saw the video I did from Hardisty?
yes,
Yeah.
You saw that one?
yeah, that's good.
What a place, eh?
Isn't that?
$90 billion goes through that town
Yes,
of 600
it
people,
does.
eh?
Yeah.
I know.
That's more than the GDP of many countries in
No
this world.
kidding.
You know that?
We know where we are. You know, we're just a block and a half away from here. There's a rail line. We know how much money leaves here. Why? Because there's three trains a night
Or
Right.
four,
Four or five during the
or
day?
6.
going back and forth with takers on it. We know how much money comes out of there.
Yeah.
We watch it.
No, we hear.
I'm impressed. Like me and her, we watched. When we got here, we've been here for 17 years,
Yeah.
and we watched Hardisty grow. When we got here, Hardisty was big, but not that big. Then there was the attempt of Keystone Pipeline,
Yeah.
so they built a whole bunch more tanks. Enbridge
In Hardisty.
got
Yeah.
bigger in Hardisty, and we watched it. Like for example, we watched them build. Well, I was here when they built
They
the
built a
Ross
bunch.
site. That's
But
where
then
you do. That's
everybody
where you
shut
fill all
us
the.
down. BC wouldn't let us go through. Ontario wouldn't let us go through.
Don't ever accept that. It's the federal government.
It
I
is.
know.
The federal government has backbone. If there's a prime minister with backbone,
He'll-
he looks at the premier and
And
says,
says, "We're
I'm
going."
building the damn pipeline.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of leadership we're going to need.
We need.
Yes,
Yeah,
we love to be
Robert.
polite. Yes, we like to have
No, we don't.
conversation.
No.
But we
It
can
is
be
what it
polite.
is.
You can be polite. You can make the case, but at the end of the day, you got to make a damn decision. And we're
We
building
don't-
a
You
pipeline.
want to see?
We don't need
You're
Trump.
standing up
We
there.
just
You
need,
sure?
He-
I
we
mean,
just
like-
need to do our own thing.
I feel
We
real
got
bad.
the-
You're
the job of the
standing in the
federal
corner
government.
all.
But the job of the federal government is for projects that go across provincial boundaries.
Yeah.
If a mine is strictly in BC, it's up to BC. If a mine is strictly in Alberta, it's up to Alberta.
BC's
But
anyway.
if it's crossing provincial boundaries, the federal government has to have the guts to say this project is going ahead.
Well, you
And
take
I'm
south,
doing it.
Yes.
you go
And we
Fernley
need it.
and to the Alberta border,
I mean,
there's mines all through there.
I was here when I moved here in the early 70s. This was incredible. This is the place that you want to be. This was like moving to no man's land. It was beautiful.
Well, even on these small rural towns were bustling with activity.
Oh
Had
God!
Big time.
Beautiful stores, beautiful main streets with but they're still beautiful. It's
Yeah.
just there's not business going on.
No.
Because there's not enough money pouring in
Well,
to the local economies.
That's the thing.
Well,
And they
this
want to.
area
Like
here-
I was just in Youngstown, and they have a beautiful cafe there. I don't know if you've ever been.
I've heard
Yeah.
of Youngstown. I've been around it, but I've never
I
Really
live
nice
there.
cafe and dinner. You can get a nice dinner there. It's really well done. But you can tell there's a lot of businesses that have gone under because there's just not enough money moving through.
There isn't.
And the oil services workers, the guys that you work the pump jacks or transit to Peace Country or Fort Mac and come back, they don't have the work.
No.
They're not making
No.
money.
They're
And
shutting
these
down the
full-grown
bridge.
50-year-old
They're
men
shutting
who
down
have
the
to
pump.
share a mobile home at 50
Exactly.
years old with another guy because they don't have enough money to own their own place,
And-
even though they worked hard all their lives. It's total nonsense. In fact, we got trillions of dollars under our feet here in Alberta. We could just get it to the surface and get it to the world and even to ourselves. Then these towns would boom. It would be
And
incredible.
I listen to the people, like I really do, because I do. I listen to the people that say, "Oh yeah, but you know something? If we back up a pipeline, pipelines don't get built overnight." No, but the minute you say you start building a pipeline, it's not the pipeline; it's the surrounding area. Because you got to remember, if they're starting a pipeline here and they go through, let's say, Castor. Well, while they're in Castor, Castor is making a fortune. Why? All these freaking 200, 300, 500, 600 workers have got to eat somewhere, buy something somewhere,
Sleep
lodge
somewhere.
somewhere. The money is going there. And then they move down the road, the next freaking town, and it's so on and so forth. So the economy flourishes by just the building of the pipeline. And there hasn't been a drop of oil going through it yet.
Yeah.
And then there's the steel, which we can source
Exactly.
from Canadian mills.
And
Yeah.
In Camrose and Hamilton and
Ex-
Regina, those steel mills could be bringing the steel out, and then that's jobs going back to our steel workers who are getting hammered by
There's
tariffs.
no doubt.
Gosh, wouldn't
No
it
doubt
be
in my
nice?
mind. There's no freaking doubt in my mind.
And we have the business that we need the steel for, but because everything backs up, it doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
So
And so you're, what is it? You're taking a
another
break
guy
in
or is
Zarford
there somebody else
tonight, or
walking
is
out?
this? So
Well, I
you're,
thought I would just take a little rest. But hey, listen, a question for you.
yes,
Was this town settled by Russians?
no,
Well, why is
No.
it called Tsar?
we do not know.
Oh, I'd have to go and get my
We'd
book
have
and
to get
find
into
out.
the book.
It
It's
sounds
like,
like a question for Chat
we
GPT
do
or
not
something.
know. We don't know.
but if you notice, it says Zara where cowboys reign.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I've got a
And
book
cowgirls,
somewhere in the
too.
back. Yes.
That's right.
I got a book in
the-
the back room, and it tells you all the villages and how they got the names and whatnot.
Yeah,
There was a guy, his last name I think was.
I
See,
think,
that's
I
how
think
it-
that was
I think
part
that's
of it.
what's
Yeah.
got something to do with that. Because you see, this is our big joke. Like we shop outside, we go to Camrose, all our doctors are in Camrose, because there's a problem with doctors in Wainwright of getting.
I don't have one because I
She
have
doesn't
an
have one.
elderly lady I have trained to do what I want.
And you see, my doctor's in Camrose.
I say,
'Cause
I'm
he-
getting out tomorrow, I'm doing this, and see ya.
Yeah, she's like
Well,
that. She's like that.
that's
She
the way
does
it
her
is.
own thing.
You're your own boss.
Yeah, she's
I had
all
lung
about it.
cancer, I was in the hospital for 3 days, got in my van, drove home.
Really?
Yep.
No, yeah.
Drove home after your last
I
surgery,
drove
too.
her home. I went to Red Deer, picked her
I-
up, and on the way
The latch
back,
is there.
she made
Is he
me
with you?
stop.
Probably.
Come on through.
There he is. Is it Chewy? Well, guy. Oh, that's Matt. Hey. Well, listen. There's Matt.
Oh,
Matt.
hi.
Hey, he's cracking the whip on me, guys.
Okay, boss.
Give me a
Okay.
last cheers. Get your bottle up
Thank
there.
you.
Hey,
Well,
All right,
we thank you for
wonderful.
stopping by.
cheers to you, man.
Cheers to you.
And we're
God
hoping.
bless Czar. God bless Alberta.
Hey.
God bless Canada.